Decoding customs control numbers, CCN, and their role in customs clearance. Introduction to customs control numbers, CCN. Understanding the customs control number, CCN, is essential for individuals involved in import and export processes to facilitate efficient customs clearance and compliance. Definition of CCN. The customs control number, CCN, is a unique identifier assigned to shipments by customs authorities to track and monitor the movement of goods through the customs clearance process. Generation of CCNs. CCNs are generated by customs authorities or customs brokers when importers or exporters submit required documentation, such as the Importer Security Filing, ISF, or Exporter Declaration, to initiate the customs clearance process. Significance of CCNs. CCNs play a crucial role in customs clearance procedures, serving as reference numbers for customs officials to identify and process shipments, assess duties and taxes, and ensure compliance with import-export regulations. Tracking shipments. CCNs enable customs authorities, importers, exporters, and other stakeholders to track the status and location of shipments throughout the customs clearance process, providing visibility and transparency into the movement of goods. Compliance verification. Customs control numbers, CCNs, are used to verify compliance with customs regulations, import-export laws, and trade agreements, helping to prevent smuggling, fraud, and other illicit activities. Integration with customs systems. CCNs are integrated into customs systems and electronic data interchange (EDI) platforms to facilitate electronic transmission of import-export data, automate customs clearance processes, and enhance efficiency. Documentation reference. CCNs serve as reference numbers for import-export documentation, including commercial invoices, packing lists, and customs declarations, enabling accurate and timely processing of customs clearance. Communication tool. CCNs facilitate communication between customs authorities, customs brokers, freight forwarders, and other parties involved in the import-export process, enabling coordination and collaboration to resolve issues or expedite clearance. Risk management. Customs authorities use CCNs as part of their risk management strategies to identify high-risk shipments for additional scrutiny, inspections, or enforcement actions to ensure security and regulatory compliance. Customs bond requirement. Importers may need to provide their customs control number, CCN, when obtaining a customs bond to guarantee payment of duties, taxes, and fees to customs authorities and ensure compliance with customs regulations. Confidentiality and security. Customs control numbers, CCNs, are confidential identifiers used for official customs purposes and protected under customs regulations to ensure the security and integrity of import-export data. Record keeping. Importers, exporters, and customs brokers are required to maintain accurate records of CCNs and related import-export documentation for audit trail purposes and compliance with customs regulations. Data analytics. Customs authorities analyze CCN data and import-export statistics to identify trends, patterns, and anomalies in trade flows, supporting risk assessment, policy development, and enforcement efforts. Training and education. Importers, exporters, and customs brokers can benefit from training and education programs on customs procedures, including the role and significance of customs control numbers, CCNs, in facilitating efficient customs clearance. Collaboration with customs brokers. Importers can collaborate with licensed customs brokers to ensure accurate and timely submission of import documentation, including the assignment of customs control numbers, CCNs, for seamless customs clearance. Regulatory compliance. Importers and exporters should comply with customs regulations governing the use and assignment of customs control numbers, CCNs, to avoid delays, penalties, or other enforcement actions by customs authorities. Continuous improvement. Importers, exporters, and customs brokers should continuously monitor changes in customs procedures, regulations, and technology tools to optimize the use of customs control numbers, CCNs, and enhance customs clearance efficiency. Industry standards. Customs authorities, trade associations, and industry stakeholders can collaborate to develop and promote industry standards for the assignment and use of customs control numbers, CCNs, to facilitate interoperability and data exchange in global trade. Customs control numbers, CCNs, play a vital role in facilitating efficient customs clearance, tracking shipments, and ensuring compliance with import-export regulations. By understanding the significance of CCNs and adhering to best practices for their use, importers, exporters, and customs brokers can streamline customs procedures and support the smooth flow of international trade. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more informative videos on customs clearance and international trade practices.